Far wing now, it's Coit. Coit's picked up by Ben Gold. He faces two-man pressure. Stevie Mitchell gets the steal. Mitchell brings it back on the far wing the other way. He looks to slow things up, kicks back out to Cam Jones, drives, and he gets the layup to go.
This is the K1 and Stewie Show, presented by the Marquette Wire.
What's going on, Marquette Nation? Welcome back to the third episode of the K1 and Stewie Show, first episode back from break.
I'm K1.
I'm Stevie, and we're here with the amazing Hope Moses.
Yes, welcome back, everybody, and I'm just happy to be back, too, so.
Yeah, I mean, winter break, took us off track. We were just getting hot, but now we're back and ready to be better than ever, so I'm looking forward to it.
They knocked us off our timing for sure, but you feel me? A minor setback for a major comeback. Very excited to be back.
Yes, sir. So today, our first guest back from break, we're here with the Freshies.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Norman, Zaide Lowery, and Al Amadou. Appreciate y'all for coming on the show.
Appreciate you for having us.
And right before we get into the EGQs, so, K1 and Stewie, y'all want to take us through your nicknames real quick, if you have any?
I bet. I'll go first. This is Trey Norman speaking, a.k.a. T-Norms, a.k.a. T5. That's about it.
Zaide Lowery. They call me Mayan. It's a little nickname, everybody call me on the team.
That's tough.
Yeah, Mayan.
Got Arisani over here. Big Duke. I got many nicknames, but we're going to keep it to, I like Arisani, so
Sir.
keep it to that.
All right, so we're going to get going with our EGQs, which, just a reminder, is our energy-generating questions. So the first one we have is, what are you guys' favorite spots on campus outside of the Owl?
You're going to have to go first. I got to think about this one.
I'll say my favorite spot outside of the Owl is Humphrey. Shout out Humphrey.
I thought that was gonna be. A quick answer. Yeah, that what I would have said my freshman year. I love Hump for a little bit.
I'd say Humphrey, but probably 7-Eleven.
Okay.
A little quick snack.
I do. Okay, I miss them 7-Eleven runs. Yeah. I do miss them with cheese, Sean's, stew.
I'll probably have to say Humphrey. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
7-Eleven is crazy.
Y'all eat at the Commons?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Commons, man. I definitely go to the Commons, a little free food, man. Just tired of door dashing all the time.
I go to Commons for one reason. Ice cream.
As you
Ice
said.
cream, you can't even lie.
It's in it was the machine.
Yeah.
The machine.
Soft serve.
What flavor? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna get the mix.
The mix is crazy. No, I can't bang with that. They had this one time, like limited time flavor, like root beer or something. It was actually kind of good. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot recently now, like picking new flavors. Like I think the other day it was like salted caramel or something. Yeah,
they trying to get right. Okay.
But what is it about being at Humphrey? Like, is it just simply being at home, or like, why is it your favorite place? I'm curious.
I like my bed, so that's kind of
fair enough. Fair enough.
At the same time, like just outside of the Owl, like I got Trey, Al, and then Kaden and Jack. Everybody's in there, and then Sean and Chase. So sure.
Your roommate BG.
Shout out.
Shout out B Jiggly.
Dang, that's crazy.
I'll say I like Humphrey because I like my room. You feel me? My decoration's type fire. I got the little stars on the ceiling.
Okay.
I got my posters. Got some A Boogie posters. Got a Stranger Things poster. You feel me? And yeah, the fact that I can call it home now has kind of made it better. Before it just felt like I was away, but it's definitely the crib now.
Yeah, that's the crib.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. I love my bed. Shit. Ooh.
All right, so Trey, you mentioned A Boogie, so curious to hear a little different topic. What are you guys' Spotify Rap 2023 favorite artists? Take us through that.
I'm saying No Cat. It's my favorite artist. You guys know. I already listen to him every day. Or A Boogie. A Boogie up there too. A Boogie, No Cat. Probably.
Very said favorite artist, not
favorite
artist.
I just gave you a couple, bro.
Singles.
To vibe to right now, I think Stu, I think you might agree with me. Rod Wave.
Rod Wave, the right answer.
Just a vibe with.
The right answer.
Of course.
That's
Rodarius.
I don't know.
He's the greatest. In my ears and what I've heard Out of all the music I've heard, and I listen to a lot of different music, he has the greatest music that I've heard out of anybody.
To be honest, y'all made me not like Rod Wave. But hear me out. You know, when we first got here, that's all we was listening to in the weight room.
I hurt my feelings.
No, that's cool. I love Rod after that concert we went to, so he up there. Definitely top 5. I ain't gonna hold you.
You just said
I told you I ain't like him when I got here, but after the concert, he top 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's A Boogie, simple, plain, just like that. I got some other people in the top 5 or whatever, but A Boogie's my man's.
He's like that.
Yeah, A Boogie probably my 2.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wave, obviously.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, so another question that same person asked was, what is your guilty pleasure television show or movie if you have one?
What does that mean, guilty pleasure? Like, explain that. Break it down to me.
I mean, I can pretty much answer that question. So,
Can you?
no, I can't. But I'm gonna have to start this off. Fun fact. I'm scared of the dark. So when I go to sleep, I sleep with someone on the TV. Okay. So basically, since I was like, since middle school, I've always had a show that I liked, and I would play it every night. So I've had a few shows that I played for years. Outer Banks probably got the longest streak, and I probably played Outer Banks when I went to bed every night for about 4 or 5 years. Like 4 or 5 years. I stopped before my junior year started. And I started probably when it came. I definitely started when it came out. So that's definitely mine if I had to answer that question. But I got a few. The Boondocks was a few years. I got a few shows that I did that too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm scared of the dark too, gang. So
I feel that, man.
I used to be scared of the dark.
Then you grew up.
Yeah, I used to. Okay.
You grew up.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm scared of.
Wow.
I used to have like a design night like.
I feel that. Hey, shout out my roommate C Bands. Feel me? He understand I'm scared of the dark, so. He typically, when we be on the road in the hotel rooms, he go to bed before me. You know, he show love. He leave the lamp on, leave the TV on. We cut the TV on mute. You feel what I'm saying? At least let him get his peace and quiet. But shout out to him for leaving the light on, man. That's love.
I would say for my TV show would be probably like Rick and Morty, Family Guy. But I watch Family Guy on YouTube because I don't be trying to go to Hulu all the time. I already be on YouTube.
Facts.
I watch a lot of YouTube, so yeah, that's what I would go to sleep to. Either Rick and Morty or some YouTube.
YouTube is nice, yeah, for sure.
My show. All right, don't think of nothing. But I used to like Jesse.
Love Jesse.
Yeah. Everybody's reaction.
Hey,
That's
Jesse.
so good.
That was a great show.
Hey,
Jesse.
Yeah.
It's an amazing show. What'd you like about it?
I don't know.
That's
I think Jessie, she looked good though.
Wow.
She did look good.
Debbie Ryan, if you're listening.
Mrs. Gibbling.
Yeah.
It's Mrs. Gibbling.
Mrs. Gibbling. It's Kipling.
It's Kipling.
Oh, it's Miss Gibbling.
Shades doesn't surprise me.
That's not her name.
That was crazy. They started saying she was a female out of nowhere. It was Mr. Gibbling for a few years.
Kipling.
All of a sudden, it was a female out of nowhere. That's crazy.
She had babies.
Out of nowhere. How they not know that was a female, or was that plot armor?
Nah,
Plot
armor.
Yeah, I don't think they knew.
They did that on purpose. They knew that was a female. How you not know what Komodo? Next subject.
Wait,
Hey,
Sonny.
I ain't even go.
Yeah, no, let's hear yours.
To be honest, I don't think I have one. If it was, I watch a lot of anime. I guess you could say that's guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I watch a whole bunch of shows, but yeah, that's about it.
What's your favorite?
I can't name my favorite. I know you bang with Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
To
Demon
be,
Slayer,
I'll probably say Demon Slayer up there or Bleach. Yeah, one of them.
I was thinking about starting Bleach. I was thinking about starting One Piece, Bleach, or Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm telling you, Jujutsu Kaisen and Bleach, you got to tune into, bro.
Wait, is Dragon Ball Z anime?
Bro, don't watch that, bro.
Yeah.
Don't watch that.
Asking.
Don't watch that.
Somebody told me it wasn't. So
Nah, it is.
What did they say it was?
trash.
It's trash.
I wouldn't say it's trash. I just don't watch it.
It's nostalgic of anything.
If you ask Jop, it's amazing.
I seen
so,
it a little bit. I seen a little bit. I just watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, that's tough. I ain't tuned in, so I can't give you an opinion or an answer.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about you guys personally. So we all know you guys are going to be great and already great basketball players. So I'm just curious, who made the biggest impact on you guys growing up when it comes to basketball?
Honestly, I would say Kevin Durant because I didn't play basketball growing up. Like I started playing in 8th grade, so I started pretty late. I'm a late bloomer, and that was like the first player that I really watched, and like I just thought it was interesting because I was tall, he was tall, he could shoot, and the first thing I learned, was how to shoot. So I wanted to be like him a lot. I'll say KD for sure.
Me, I'm a late bloomer too. I ain't started playing basketball till I think around my freshman year in high school. Yeah, I was a football guy, so that was my favorite sport. And then I didn't really watch sports a whole bunch until I committed to Marquette, so I can't really say I like looked up to anybody.
I mean, it could be like a family member or anything like that.
That's true. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, K1, I looked up to K1 a little bit when I committed here. So
that's love, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's tough.
I'll say, I mean, I'm not like these guys. Shout out these guys, man. They start picking up a ball late and they here, man. I've been hooping my whole life. I've been hooping since I was like 5. But I'll say probably my first coach, he was my mom's boyfriend, and he put a ball in my hand. And yeah, he just taught me the basics, the fundamentals. I grew up a little bit. I first started watching like his teams that he was coaching, and I finally was old enough to start playing on the team, and then I kind of just took off from there. So probably say him.
Yeah. So Trey, we know you have a touching story behind why you wear number 5. Just going more into your background, I wonder if you feel comfortable sharing that with the people. Word.
So I wear number 5 because Terrence Clark from Boston, he passed away about 2 years ago. He was legendary. I mean, he was like the number 1 ranked player in the country his whole high school career. He was by the end of the draft before he had passed away. But he just meant a lot to the city. So he lived down the street from me, and when I was in middle school, I used to walk to school. It was like a 5-6 minute walk, and I would see him like getting in the car ready to go to the gym and stuff like that every morning. And we went to the same like community center, and he was always hooping with the older guys. This is when I wasn't really good yet, so I was sitting on the side watching majority of the time. But he was just an inspiration to the city, to me, and he was always around. So kind of just seeing what he did with the hoop and stuff and outside of basketball, and he really did a lot of things for the community, impacted a lot of people in the community, and I just kind of looked up to that and kind of motto what I do now after that. Like I really want to impact the community in Milwaukee and in Boston especially. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that's definitely a touching story. That's love what the NBA did in the draft for him, though. What they did for calling his name. He definitely is gonna go to the league. For sure. But to move on. Y'all freshies, y'all been here a little minute though. Feel me? Since this past in May, coming up on shortly. It's gonna come real fast. Where you gonna been in here a year, fast, quicker than you know it. So what's your favorite part, about being in Milwaukee or the city, if you got some?
I'd say my favorite part, like, probably just being around my teammates every day. I grew up around like all females, so I got my mom and my 3 sisters. I ain't really have like no boys or men I grew up around, so just having my brothers like by my side every day kind of helps me want to be here. So
that's tough. You gotta go T5. I'm still thinking.
I like the inner city. Shout out C How, man.
See money.
One of the things I wanted to like do when I first got here was to get involved in the inner city and like, just be around people I could relate to. And See How definitely, put me under his wing and brought me around the city, given that he's from out here. But the way people talk in the inner city of Milwaukee is funny, and just I don't know. I just like the people. It's cool out here. It's different than Boston, but it's definitely home. So
for everybody listening, See How, he's one of our GAs. Just joined this year. Shout out him. Great dude. Great person.
Thanks. I kind of agree with Trey because I feel like since I got here, I ain't know what I was going to do in the summer. You know how it is in August. Like, it's nobody here. It's just us. It was just a freshman. It was just us 3. So I think when school started, it was a lot more to do. And I don't know, it just felt more lively. But I think probably just the people here, like, it's just a lot of support. So I'll say that about the city of Milwaukee. especially the team.
Yeah, for sure. I Milwaukee cool. I got a few favorite spots. In the summer, I like when we pull up to Bradford as a team. That'd be a pretty good experience, going to the beach.
Said we was playing football this year. I got cooked on the route. Holy dang. They posted it on Instagram.
That was crazy.
Man, I'll never forget, my first week, my freshman summer pulling up to Marquette, I remember Kerr Queth and Greg Elliott, they called me and they was like, yo, we going to the beach. And I was playing MLB The Show, and I'm like, I don't know, I'll just stay in. They like, nah, we going to the beach. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we get there. I don't know for what. I don't know why. Stu, I'm telling you. Stu. I don't know why Bradford looked like South Beach that day. I was talking to Kerr. I was talking to G like the day before, and we was talking about home and stuff, talking about my parents and stuff. Man, this is my first week. I told Kerr and them, I'm like, oh man, I ain't going home. I love Marquette. So that's all it took. And then ever since then, just being around the people, man, and they took me to Upper Yard too. That's a very good Jamaican food spot that's around campus, man. It's a nice spot that that was pretty fun my freshman year. So I guess that was probably some of my favorite spots around the city.
We talking about spots around the city. Shout out JJ's.
It ain't no JJ's in Philly?
Fish.
No, bro.
Ain't no JJ's.
Hey, we got Wawa though.
Definitely got
That's all.
Wawa.
Definitely got Wawa.
We hear about Wawa. That's it.
All you need.
Okay.
I'm shouting out places. Shout out Culver's.
Oh God.
Okay.
Culver's be hitting. Culver's be hitting.
We don't got Culver's where I'm from. We got Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
You got Dixie Queen?
Nah.
It's a different.
Hey, what about Rita's? No, now we just naming places.
Just naming places.
I said.
Shout out Michael's. Right up the street.
Ooh,
Family restaurant.
You know
Just
what I'm saying?
that
Michael's
joint
Family
hard.
Restaurant up the street. Man, great food. Just had it today. Eat it almost every morning. They know my order. So look, they
Also
know.
be in there about 5 times a day.
Man, they know my order. So but she don't ever finish my order to the end of it. I be like, it's me. And then she'll make me say my whole order. No, but it's funny, man. They cool up there. That's a very good restaurant.
And their nachos go crazy.
I ain't never had the nachos.
Away from the nachos.
Also definitely told me, he said everything they got there good, but no, I pretty much get the same thing. Every
T-Norm's
day,
like the
every time.
mozzarella sticks.
That's a fact.
Stay away from the nachos now. But, just talking about just expanding on you guys being here, you got a little experience under your belt. It's different. Like, that's the biggest thing for me and Cam, I think he would say as well, is like just being a freshman, it was different than anything we could have expected. So, like, if you could tell your, senior year high school self some advice or what to do, what would you tell if you go back in time, let them know something.
Start lifting early. Definitely eat a lot more.
I say just be ready because it's going to be hard. Like, nothing about this is easy, so I think that's just the biggest thing. I mean, I came in here. I went to prep school my senior year, so I kind of separated me from, like, just regular public school so I could get ready for college. But I think that's just the biggest thing is be ready.
I would tell myself just enjoy your senior year. Like, there's a lot of people who get caught up in, like, trying to prepare OD for, like, their freshman year. But, like, no matter how much you prepare, like, it's still going to hit you the way your freshman year is going to hit you. So, like, I'll say, like, do your research, try to get in the gym as much as you can, lift a little more. But, like, just enjoy your senior year because you're going to miss it once it's gone. Like, your freshman year is going to impact you regardless. So,
yeah, there's no stopping it.
100%. And I actually kind of want to go back because you talked a lot about how home has impacted you and being from Boston and things like that. And so I kind of want to give you guys a chance to talk about that, like where you guys are from and how that impacts you in basketball.
To be honest, I don't think home impacts me as much as it did for Trey because I didn't really start hooping, like I said, till 8th grade. So Philly was just more. And I moved a lot, by the way. So, like, I was in Philly. Then I moved to my mom, like, county, all that. So, like, basketball-wise, I don't think it was a huge, besides the competition, it was a good competition in Philly. So, I'm grateful for that. Kind of gave me, like, kind of built my character, I would say. So, that's one thing I took from home.
Mine would just be just growing up with a single mother, just playing sports, whether it was football or basketball, just knowing that I'm just trying to make a way for her and my sisters. So I just think that's the biggest thing.
That's beautiful. Thank you. And I'm curious what you guys have learned from the more senior members of the team, like Kam and Stevie, and how you are planning to use that.
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
Yeah. I was curious what you guys have learned from more senior members of the team, like Kam and Stevie, and how you plan to use that in your basketball and everyday life.
For me, I think also Stevie, actually all the upperclassmen helped me so much because say you had a bad day, you're just struggling, like they're always there for you, just give you advice, and like they literally like brothers. So I really appreciate Stevie, K1. Shout out Oso, that's big bro right there. So I'm trying to set the bar. Like honestly, I want to be better than Oso, so I feel like I'm gonna set the bar higher, and that's my goal. Like while I'm at Marquette, so those guys really just gave me the blueprint. So I'm gonna be good for sure.
I'll say just keep going, like keep hooping, trusting your work, know who you are as a basketball player. Like there's gonna be ups and downs. Even for the upperclassmen, like they have their own ups and downs. And I mean, they're Big East champions and all these accolades under their belt. So I mean, if they can go through it, I'm definitely gonna go through it. I ain't nothing yet. So yeah, just keep hooping. Anytime I have a bad day or something like that, they just tell me like, you're fine, it happens. They went through it. That's what they do a lot. They remind us that they all went through it, and it's reassuring every time because they're doing great things. And I know if I can just stick with what I'm doing, I'm eventually be there.
Yeah, I say keep hooping too, but I think the biggest thing is like where we're at right now, like the hard things that we go through, we all go through it together. And like they tell us all the time, like they definitely been in that spot before. So like he said, just keep trusting your work, and before we know, we'll be the upperclassmen, and we'll be telling the same thing to the freshmen that are coming in. So I do appreciate y'all.
Man, that's a fact. Don't you remember Coach telling us?
Yeah.
He looked us in our face and said, it's faster than you know it, y'all going to be the leaders of the team.
We blinked.
And that's crazy, man. That's insane. But, yeah, for sure. A typical, very, very typical mistake with freshmen, man, but it's normal. Just being a human being is you always think you're doing worse than you really are. Just coming in and, just wanting to play just so well. It can seem like, like when a mistake happens, it's just it can take a big toll on you, man, and affect you mentally. But I promise, man, y'all been doing a lot better, than y'all think y'all have. Y'all been helping us, upperclassmen. I'm sure Stu can agree to that, man, in a lot of ways.
For sure.
Word, that's love.
Oh yeah. So obviously, we got about 8 more Big East games left before we get into a playoff game, something like that.
All I know is we got St. John Saturday. That's all.
good talk. That's great talk.
I couldn't tell you, but I think that's a pretty good yes. What is it? It's 9.
We got 9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, but yeah. So y'all got any goals to? Obviously it's one game at a time, but even going to this game Saturday, goals to contribute, goals to that that you can attest to wanting to do this season, or even the goals you've had before the season started. How you think you're doing with those.
I think I'm doing pretty good. I honestly think we're all doing pretty good, but my main focus is to just go in the game and play defense, whether it's on their best player, whoever they need me to guard, and I kind of look up to Stu for that. So I appreciate you for that. And then just go in there and just let the offense and come to me, be where I'm at on the court.
Sure.
I'm trying to sweep St. John's. I'm trying to sweep UConn.
Oh yeah.
Feel me? I'm trying to get my get back on Butler. Feel me?
Talk that then, T Norm.
Just a bunch of that, and trying to double back on the Big East. But personally though, just keep getting more comfortable in the games. Keep flowing more and more, and stop thinking so much, and just let my talent show, and just I don't know, just stay out my head more and more. And I feel like I'm doing that, the more and more these games go on. So
your talent definitely showing, bro. The game, bro, I'm telling you, the game will slow down so much more, bro, as you continue to play at this level. For sure. Man.
That's facts. I'll probably say same thing T. Norris said about overthinking, because I feel like we all got that problem. Like,
I
sometimes.
still got that problem.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, we all victims of it. So,
Yeah.
like, when we watched that little clip after practice today, you know, anybody, capping at anybody, like, we all have those moments where you're just down on yourself. So, I feel like what I want to contribute to the team is just, like, help any way I can. Energy, you know, that big energy guy. So, I think that's probably me, like, my thing. Do whatever I need to do on the court and whatever coach wants me to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Going off that, like, I would just give you guys just a chance to, like, kind of, like, because it's, like, you know, it's just different, like, from high school, you know, leading scorer, ball in your hand every possession, like, everything like that. And, like, one day it will be like that for you guys, too, because it's just, you know, how talented you are. But, like, just give you guys a chance to, like, kind of talk about, you guys kind of already just did, but just talk about what your roles are and what you know, what your mentality is going to the game, and, like, just kind of, you know, talk about that.
Fly around. You know, Cody told me that every day, fly around. So just being super active on the court, doing anything I can. Let's get going.
For you, Aldo, I think you talk about, like, you're in practice because, you know, you obviously don't get to, you know, get in as much as, like, you know, other people.
Right.
But in practice, you know, really contribute and you push Oso every day. And that's not easy because, you know, Oso is one of the best players in the country. So just talk about that, you know, and how that is your role for helping him get better, that maybe go unseen, and then also about how that's, you know, helping you get better.
Yeah, I would say I feel like me playing against Oso every day is going to help me out in the future. Like, this is iron sharpens iron. So I feel like it's going to set up for greatness and success. Me helping Oso out, I'm just going hard. He probably say it a lot, but I follow him hard every day. So he gonna get used to them calls. He gonna play through contact.
Which I think he's been definitely doing.
Shout out Caden. He not here right now, but shout out Caden. I know Caden. Two big bodies down there. So.
Yeah, facts, man. Caden gonna be a problem.
Hey, that's Chet right there.
Be a real problem.
Chet. He gonna be on here soon. Watch. He gonna be on here soon.
We gonna get Caden on the show for sure.
And another thing, me specifically, I know we talk about this all the time out, but I appreciate, you know, the vibe you have every game, the energy you bring helps me a lot, and I know it helps, you know, Cam, everybody else. So just wanted to shout you out for that.
That's
and
love.
Just, you know, that's really being lost in the fight and just, you know, just caring about winning. So I appreciate you for that, just shouting that out.
Sure. It's love right there.
Something I think about, like, prior to the game is just when I get in, guard the ball, grab a rebound, and try to get some deflections, and I just try to be in that gold. Man, I don't want to be in that right after the game. So that's really about it. I know, like, I'm a freshman. Like, our team is super talented, especially with our upperclassmen. So, like, my leash is definitely shorter than, like, the rest of the team. So I know, like, I got to go in there and just control what I can control. If I go in there thinking about, hitting every shot or trying to do this and trying to do that, that's out of my control, I'm going to definitely play bad. So I just think about the little things, like I said, getting a rebound, guarding the ball, trying to get a deflection, making a simple pass to BG in the corner for a three, something like that just gives me motivation and just keeps me on the floor. So,
hey, we're going to talk about that play against Georgetown. And one. Cook, bro.
That was a cone. That was
a cone.
Al, to go back to what you was talking about with like how where Oso is and like, you know, you being a freshman where you are.
Right.
Just trust me when I say, and Stu, I promise Stu can agree to this. We've seen enough to attest to say just keep going. As far as, you know, like Stu said, some of the stuff that goes unseen.
Yeah.
And, you know, even it can take a minute, man. We've seen, even it took years, but we've seen it. Just to take heed to that advice, both of y'all too, man. Just keep going, keep striving for sure.
Definitely trust the process.
Yeah. Like I said, just going in the game, guarding the ball. Actually, I talked to Coach Barry yesterday, I think.
Shout out Coach Barry.
Shout out Coach Barry. You know, we talk about him, we don't give him a shout out. You know he's gonna start hating. But,
Coach B.
I talked to him yesterday, and I didn't really like recognize this, but he said in the last 97 minutes I played, I've only given up 16 points. So I think I kind of take pride in that, just being able to guard the best player. And whoever they need me to guard, go out there and do my job.
That's elite. It's very
tough.
elite. Trying to get like you, my boy.
I'm trying to get my interval right, man. Because they be doing me dirty with the interval. I'm getting right, though. I'm telling you, I'm bet. Yeah, bet. I ain't even about to say nothing about it, bet.
Nah, but like just all three of you just like obviously it's not the most glamorous role, but like it's like crucial to our success. Even all like the unseen stuff in practice, because all three of y'all be killing in practice. So like that nobody sees that though. So I know your time is gonna come, but for right now, you guys are still helping us every single game. Crucial to our success and what we're going to continue to do. We need you three, and I think it's great how I appreciate how much you guys appreciate the little stuff, because that's something that's kind of my role, just trying to do all the little stuff, playing hard. So I just see that in you guys, and some people could be selfish and man, I'm not getting the ball, I'm not getting to shoot, I'm not getting to get in as much, and just kind of take themselves out and not help. But that's not y'all, so shout out you guys.
Appreciate you, gang.
That's definitely y'all, though. I was going to say, like, I was thinking about this. Like, you also, like, K1, y'all all showed us, like, what we need to do to be great and how we got to act as a team. So, definitely appreciate y'all for that. I just had to get that out there.
So.
So I think we've all been able to experience Pfizer Forum for what it is, and I'm just curious how it is to be in an arena full of fans, specifically 18,000 screaming fans. Like, how does that feel, especially coming from high school to college, where that dynamic is so different?
For me, it's a big difference. I went to my senior year, like I said, I went to prep school. We had 200 kids there, just like in the whole the whole school, like not even like at our game. So there was maybe, I think the most people we've ever had at one of the games, a little over like 50. So wow. I'm so serious. In our gym,
I was about to say, I've seen
like,
the
like
arena,
a dome, bro.
Yeah,
so like
bro.
It's not a lot of space in there.
The bleachers got like 4 rows.
Yeah, like
on both sides of the court. It's 4 rows of bleachers and the ceiling. You probably you hit the roof on the shot.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
trying to tell you, bro. Like I done played in gyms like that before, bro. You can't shoot from that either wing. If you I couldn't shoot from the wings, bro. Especially not from deep. It was hitting the roof every time, bro.
It's crazy in there. But I think going from like 50 to 18,000 people is crazy. When I came on my visit for my senior year, they had put me up on like the Jumbotron. I forgot what it was called for a second. They had put me up on the Jumbotron at like halftime. And I just stood up. Everybody was clapping for me. Everybody wanted to take pictures. So I think that was a cool moment that I had.
That was definitely a crazy feeling.
I'll say, man, shout out Pfizer, man. It's electric. I mean, it's two perspectives. Like when I'm on the bench, it goes crazy. But like when you're in the game, and like we go on a run, like we get a steal, also dunks it. We get another stop. TK hits a 3. Then we get a kill and we come back, score. They call a timeout and the crowd just goes crazy. That's just a great feeling, especially like when you're in the game and you contributed to that. Like it goes crazy for sure. The 18,000 is amazing, but like also when you're in the game, you don't really like think about the crowd as much. So like that's something I like got better at when I first got here. Like the crowd, I can hear it. I can hear little small things in the crowd, but now like when I'm out there just playing, it's just low key background noise. So.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be scared because like it's mad people up there. Like you thinking like they all looking at you, but to be honest, I love it because you just lost in the fight, and then like what you say? Also get a dunk or something. Like why you geeking? No, he was talking about also get a dunk or something. Like we used to be getting turned, or when Kam hits a 3. Like yo, everybody lost in the fight. We turned. It's fun. So I love Pfizer for sure.
Man, y'all better than me. I remember my freshman year. We were playing Illinois, and we had like came back, and I was in, and I think Kerr got like a block or something, and then like everybody just went crazy. It was so loud, like froze for a second, like it was.
That's crazy,
bro. That was insane.
Cause I had my senior year was COVID, so like we had limited people who could come in the gym, so we went from like hearing like the fans like tell me to put my mask up, like just like old people in the crowd. Tell me to put my mask up to like just hearing 18,000 people screaming in unison. So it's just like froze me.
Nah, when TK got that and one
Oh,
at the end
yeah.
bro, that was one of the best moments I've ever had in my life. That was definitely
It
one of
was
the best moments.
definitely one of the best moments for me because I had missed the 2 free throws. We were down by 1. Got fouled, went to the free throw line, missed 2. I'm thinking like, man, I just blew the game.
Nah.
Then he saved me. So yeah, shout out TK.
You played a pivotal part in us winning that game too. You played a pivotal part. That was what we do. That was tough. So one of the last few questions we was gonna ask. What do y'all have to say about playing under Shaka so far, Coach Smart? What are some things that you think you've already taken from him? And he obviously says a lot of things to us that apply to basketball. Most of the things he said apply to life too. So if there's any I guess how do you feel about playing under him or playing with him?
He's a great coach. I mean, I've never met like a person like act the same way consistently day to day,
Every
second
day.
by
That's
second.
a fact.
Every
Like,
second of
the
the
way
day.
he acts, like when he's talking to the media, and like the way he acts with us, like it's the same person. Like people be texting me like, "Shaka's such a great coach. Oh my God, da da da. Does he do this like behind the scenes?" I'm like, bro, he's the same person. Like his beliefs are the same, and I don't know. I just love that guy. He's just a great coach, and one of the things I take away from him is just like believing in myself. Like he probably does it with everybody. Tells you guys like what you can be if you just like max out and take that extra step. And I just before it was always like just words or like I kind of felt it, but like recently I've honestly like believed it. Like if I'm my best self, like there's nobody that can stop me. So I'll probably say that's one of the biggest takeaways.
I'll probably say responding because that was like my big thing when I get down on myself. Like I gotta be ready to respond. So Shaka gonna be Shaka. He gonna tell you anything. He told me so much. He probably told everybody in here something crazy. So it's gonna be hard to like can't really tell everybody what he said, but cause he done gave you all these gems. So I'd probably say the biggest thing I took away was definitely responding though, for sure.
I think the gems.
He said, "Wake up."
What? He be dropping gems on you?
What is that?
Tell me he be.
Damn, it's like knowledge.
Yeah, like
The biggest thing is belief. He definitely sees some stuff in me that I don't even see in myself. I think we had a relationship now for 2.5 years. Like my sophomore summer is when I got the offer, I think, and when I started talking to him. So we built a relationship. And another thing is like a lot of people don't know this, but he kind of stepped in as like a father figure for me, just being there for me every day and believing me. So I think it's belief and him just being there. Like Trey said, he's gonna act how he acts. Yeah. He's a good coach, so appreciate
Sure.
him.
He's definitely a male figure, and that in my life too, and everybody's life, man.
Yeah.
He's a man. I don't think he'll mind me saying this. I mean, it's all love, but he a nut. Like he on 10 every day.
I was just about to say that.
Every day.
7:30 this
You know what I'm
morning.
saying? It's 7:30. He up. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Jop will sleep, but he be up every morning like lit. Man, he sent me the page of the book at 5:30.
Yo,
I'm like,
me,
bro,
same
different,
thing.
bro.
That's a fact.
Different.
Every day.
When we on
Up.
away games, bro, and we're at breakfast, and all I hear is the.
Oh yeah, you gonna hear that
I
clap?
hear that
Be on the
clap,
bus.
You know who it is? What? That's
I
everywhere.
be sleeping, I hear the clap. Oh man, he's coming down. I already know that's him. High energy. You gotta have high energy.
Got to.
You better put a look on your face when he
Better
gets
have
there.
that look on your face.
Some kind of look. Some kind of
You
look.
better be happy that you hear something.
If you don't, it's okay. Take the day. It's okay. Take the day. If you don't,
Just leave.
but if you're gonna be in, you're gonna be in.
That's
Don't get on
hilarious,
the bus. Don't get on the plane if you're not ready.
If you're not gonna bring your defensive mentality with you, it's okay. I understand.
okay.
It's not,
Take the
though.
day.
He-
Just take the day.
He's trying to
And
bait
if
us.
you want to, if you want to go front line, pack your bags and let's get on the plane. Let's go.
He be making it really seem like it's okay. It's not though.
It's not. Nobody.
one of
Ain't
us walk out that
ain't
jail.
nobody staying back, bro. Everybody got to take the mentality on my life.
No,
That's
but
hilarious.
for sure, he's definitely energy, definitely hard on you three. He was but that's because he sees greatness in you guys, just like all of us do. So I think that's a big thing to keep in mind. Just like sometimes even he can get when you get frustrated in practice, you lost a couple drills. Now he yelling at you.
He
about
on
something.
you, bro.
But
go 8-0. What's going on?
it's a mix in a win. I said,
Mix it and win. Like we trying to win.
We trying, bro.
Bro, he pulled at the score. Bro, he looked at the scoreboard. He said, not enough.
Bro, it'd be funny when you're on the winning team, but when you're on the losing team, it hurts.
Bro, calisthenics. Bro,
That's a bad
you can't
day.
let it get that bad, bro. You can't let it get to calisthenics, bro.
Yeah.
If you're getting kicked in practice, he gonna stop practice. If on a winning team, you're gonna go do parts of offense with Coach Nevada. And I mean, credit to him. If you're on the losing team, you're gonna do calisthenics with him.
Yeah.
He gonna do it with you, and you gotta beat him to stop.
All right, before we give the full scoops of our practice,
All right.
let's move on to the last question. So we got National Marquette Day coming up, Saturday versus St. John's. I didn't know what National Marquette Day was till I got here, but every year I've been a part of it. It's been great. So I'm just wondering, how you guys feeling about it? There's gonna be a lot of people there, a lot of people hyped, a lot of people, they're ready right now. So I know we're ready right now, but how y'all feeling about it?
All I know is that K1 said in the locker room, we got our own holiday. So I'm excited.
How you feel about it though?
Excited.
So excited.
Yeah, like Al said, I'm excited just to be a part of it now. Like, I've heard so much about it since I've been here. But, I'm just trying to get the win because MU Day going to get spoiled if we don't get the win.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get the win and, feel good after.
No other option.
Definitely.
I say the same thing, but like Coach told us the other day, it's a sold out crowd. We played in front of a couple sold out crowds now, but I think shout out to the fans and students for being
Shout
at
out
the
Marquette
game.
Nation.
Yeah, that's all I
For
gotta say.
MU Day Bobby turned.
Yeah.
Young freshies, man, we appreciate y'all. Appreciate everything y'all do for us, on and off the court. Appreciate y'all for taking the time out y'all day for joining the show. We love y'all, man. Thankful for y'all.
Appreciate y'all for having us, man.
I love you guys too, though.
Love you too, man. Now go get some homework then.
Too swag.
Go do some more. Go study. Go read a book. Man, I think that was a pretty good episode, to get back. I was very excited to, record again, get back into the flow of, the show, and get back consistent with it, the break. Like I said, it kind of threw our timing off, but, it's all good. It's exciting to be back with, Stu and Hope.
Yeah, people have been asking. I'm saying it's loading. So now it's good. We finally got one recorded, and it's gonna be out there. And I'm hoping everybody who listens enjoys it. And we're gonna keep going from here. So I'm excited.
Sure, only going up.
100%. And yeah, they seem like they have really great heads on their shoulders, really great futures ahead of them. So it's really cool to talk to them. And stay tuned, everyone, because we have a very special episode coming up in the next few weeks. So, again, stay tuned. Keep submitting questions to the K1 and Stevie Show Instagram. We're going to start off every episode kind of talking and answering listener questions. So that'll be super cool. So, again, just keep submitting them and stay tuned.
And MU Nation, I wish everybody a blessed, happy, and fun National Marquette Day. I know I'm excited. Let's get this show on the road and let's have some fun.
We gonna need y'all there. We need y'all support for the game. We need that great energy in there. We love y'all. Like Stu said, happy National Marquette Day.
We need our biggest domino.
For sure. We out.